So today's routine is going to include 3 exercises: 90-90, the couch stretch, as well as down dog. This is going to take about 12 to 15 minutes, and the only thing you need at home is a couch as well as a pillow. So you're going to join me in 90-90 with your right leg as your lead leg. So in terms of 90-90, you want to have close to a 90-degree angle at your lead leg, the right leg, and close to a 90-degree angle at your trail leg. When you check back in terms of your form, if you feel like you're falling to the side, feel free to use that couch for a little bit of support, but also to use your hands there for support. So we're going to sit here for about 2 minutes, and over time, there's going to be progressions that I add into the 90-90 setup, but for now, I just want you to accumulate time in this position, and ideally, eventually we're able to sit up here without any support at all. You may be struggling a little bit. Regardless of how you're feeling, use your hands for support to take a little bit of pressure off. I'm going to give you your last option. So you grab that pillow, you're going to put it underneath your right butt cheek, and that'll help raise the floor up, and that should feel a lot more comfortable. So let's set in, just take a few more deep breaths, and we're going to be here for about another 30 seconds. If you want to increase the stretch of that front leg, feel free to explore, lean forward, or feel free to explore by rotating your chest towards your trail leg, and that increases the demands of the back hip. You got about another 15 seconds. Again, use your hands however you need. So to prep for transitioning to the left side, we're going to keep this right leg glued down to the ground. Hands are still in contact with the floor as well. You're going to raise your left knee up and then lower that back down. Let's do that 5 times. Left knee comes up. You can start to turn your chest a little bit. Lower back down. That's 2. Rep number 3, lift, hold, lower back down. 4, lift, hold, lower down. Rep number 5, lift. Now let's keep it there. You can even use that left arm to try to pry it open a little bit more. Check back in. Make sure that right knee is still glued to the floor. We're going to reach behind you with your left hand. Start to open that left leg even more. And now we're going to slowly transition through and pause in the middle in what's called the bear sit position. I'm just going to be here for a few breaths. Again, if you still have a pillow, feel free to keep that underneath your butt. If this is really hard for you, go all the way up against the couch. But if not, use your hand for a little bit of support. We're going to be here for another 15. Try to pull your knees down. And now what you're going to do is you're going to continue all the way through so that your left leg is your lead leg. I'm going to turn around just for the interest of still facing you. So let's check back in. Left leg is your lead leg. Right leg is your trail leg. You have close to a 90-degree angle at both. Again, if you need a little bit of support from your left side, feel free to reposition by the couch, or take that pillow and put it underneath your left butt cheek. Anytime we raise the floor up, it just decreases the demands of the stretch, and again, raises the floor up for a little bit of support. We're going to be here for about another minute. Reminder that you can explore leaning forward. You can also explore rotating towards that trail leg. And just know that if you want to take more time in these positions, feel free to work towards 3 to 5 minutes per side. And for the interest of time, we're really just doing about 2. In about 30 seconds, we will raise that right knee up. But still, just set in, use your breath. Let's now start to drive your left leg into the ground. A little bit of tension. Still using that left hand for support as needed. Raise the right knee up. Hold. Lower back down. That's 1. Lift. Hold. That's 2. Lift. Hold. That's 3. Lift. Hold. That's 4. Lift. Hold. Keep it there. Make sure that left knee stays down. Open the right knee even more. Use your right arm to pry it open. And when you're ready, transition all the way back around for me. I'm going to take the pillow out, reposition for you. So now what I want to do is just for some reps, is you're going to transition back and forth. Again, use your hands as much as you need for support, but raise the left knee up, still keeping the right knee down. Transition around. Pause. Left leg stays down. Raise your right knee up. Slow transition around. That's one. Let's do two more. Left leg up. Pry it open. Keep your knees far away from one another. Rotate around. Bring it back. Right knee up. Drive the left leg down. Slow pass through the center, that bear sit position. We have one more rep left. Raise the left leg up. Reach behind you. Pass through the middle. Last half rep. Drive your left knee down. Right leg comes up. Pass through bear sit. And transition through. So we're done with our first exercise. We're now going to transition to the couch stretch. Again, all you need for this is a couch. So for this drill, I'm going to have my right knee down and right foot up close to the couch. A couple things or checkpoints for us. Try and keep your foot up on the couch. If this bothers your ankle, then feel free to slide away from the couch to take some of the demands away from that foot. But also if this is really tight or this is screaming to you, just know that you can slide out a little further. For me, I'm going to get my knee pretty close to that couch and then sit in. Welcome to keep your hands on your hips or just relax them to the side. Another checkpoint for us, make sure we're not extending at our spine. So reminder to tuck your pelvis, lock that in, and then press your hips forward. For reference, we've got another minute here. Use your breath to help ease yourself into this position. Really long exhales. If you find yourself panting like a dog, that's not going to help us here. So slow breaths. And as you feel more comfortable in this position, know that you can still press your belt buckle forward, your pelvis forward, but not at the cost of arching your back. So check back in there. Now what I want you to do is just back off your end range. And we're going to do 5 reps, doing a little floss going forward. So you're going to push the hips forward, feel a stretch across the groin, and pull yourself back. That's 1. Rep number 2, push, 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 hold, pull yourself back. 3 reps to go. Push into position, hold, tracking that knee past your foot, pull yourself back in. 2 more. Push, find your end range, whatever you're comfortable with, and pull. Last rep, guys. Push, hold it, and pull yourself back. All right, let's transition to the other side. So you're going to stand up. Left knee will be down and back. Left foot is elevated up on the couch. Again, we're going to be here for about 2 minutes. Reminder, if your foot's bothering you, modify as needed. If your left hip flexor and quads are screaming at you, slide a little further out. You want to be able to find a position that you can tolerate. And again, that comes back to your breath. So make sure we're doing really slow breaths there. Tuck your pelvis. Start to drive the belt buckle forward. And just breathe for me. We have about a minute left. And once you focus on your breath, you'll notice you start to sink into a little bit deeper position. And what feels right on the other side may feel like a little bit different range of motion than it did on the other side. That's okay. So let's back off your end range. We have 5 reps. Push them forward and pull them back. Still try to tuck your pelvis. Rep number 1, push forward. Find your end range, whatever you feel comfortable with, and pull yourself back. That's 1. Rep number 2, push into position, hold, pull yourself back. Again, rep 3, push, 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 hold, pull yourself back. We have 2 to go. Push the belt buckle forward, hold, pull yourself back. Last one, push, 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 hold, and pull yourself back. All right, we just have one drill to go, and that's going to be down dog. So meet me on the ground, just in a quadruped setup. There's a couple things with down dog. It's going to be a lot on the wrist, so at any point you need to lower your knees, that's completely fine. If this is also a lot on your hamstrings, know that you can just do a standing forward fold. But for the sake of today, I'm going to teach you the setup of how I like to get into down dog. So say we start quadruped, hands and knees. You're just going to push your butt up and back and try to get your heels flat. Now make sure you're not looking up. I know you may be watching me, but try to look back towards your feet and push into that position. Now you're going to come forward, and you may feel like you're a little cramped up, so if you need to reposition, slide the feet back or slide the hands forward, that's fine. And then meet me up and back at the top. Hold it there. Again, reposition as you need. Try to get your heels flat to the ground. Come back out. That's 2. We're going to do 10 of these. Push up and back. Bring your head with you. Come forward. Pause. Up and back. That's 4. Up and back. 5. Reminder to bring your head with you. Up and back. 6. Come out. Pause. Up and back. 7. Come out. 8. Up and back. We have 2 more. That's 9. Last one. You're going to hold it at the top. So let's go to down dog. You may need to reposition again a little bit. If you notice, I'm going to pedal 1 foot at a time. So when you pedal, the foot that stays flat should feel a deeper stretch, and then switch. And know that you can also sway your hips into that. You'll notice my pelvis is going to go side to side a tiny bit. We have 15 seconds left here. And again, if this is a little bit hard for you today, know that this is a movement goal for you to work towards. Be able to tolerate this position. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You can come out of that. Fix yourself up. And we're all done. See you soon.